In this video I'm going to be giving you a basic overview of what happened after the Romans left Britain. So, in 410 AD, the last of the Romans leave Britain. The reason why they left Britain was mainly because at the time Rome was under threat from other places, and the distance Britain was from Rome, there was just no way they could defend it, so the emperor decided to withdraw his troops and take them back to Rome. So, after that, in the 5th and 6th centuries, we have migration from Scandinavia, with migration meaning to move. So, lots of people from Scandinavia, countries like Denmark, come and settle in England. These people were known as the Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes, who would later unite together to be known as the Anglo-Saxons. As they settled in England, what happened was the country was split up into 7 different kingdoms: Northumbria, Mercia, East Anglia, Wessex, Essex, Kent, and Sussex. And each of these kingdoms had a different king, and they had lots of different rivalries and competitions between each other to try and be the most powerful. In the 8th century, however, the Vikings started to invade England. Before this, they'd already started attacking England and raiding them by taking treasures away from the country, but in the 8th century they decide to settle in England, and they go on to conquer a good portion of the whole country. A couple of hundred years later though, in the 10th century, the Anglo-Saxons strike back under King Alfred the Great. He manages to force the Vikings all the way north in England, and in 954 AD he conquers the Viking capital of York. This results in England being united for the first time under one king, under one law, worshipping a single Christian god. In the 11th century though, the Vikings return yet again. In the years 1009 to 1013, the Vikings keep raiding England, coming, taking, attacking, pillaging. And then in 1013, the King of Denmark, who was Sweyn Forkbeard, conquered England once again for the Vikings. This forced the Anglo-Saxon royal family, so the king, the princes, etc., to escape to Normandy, which is now in northern France. So, general overview: 410 AD, you have the Romans leaving Britain. Then in the 5th century, the Anglo-Saxons and the Jutes arrive and form the seven kingdoms. In the 8th century, the Vikings invade Britain. 10th century, Alfred the Great conquers the Vikings and unites England. And then finally, in the early part of the 11th century, the Vikings return, forcing the Anglo-Saxon royals to escape to Normandy. I hope that helped give you a general overview of what happened after the Romans left Britain. Thank you for watching.